You are now tuned into New Birth Christian Ministries, where we are transforming our families, schools, community, and city by introducing everyone to Jesus Christ.
Good morning, New Birth. Back again for another week's worth of announcements. First, ladies of esteem, you guys will be meeting right after second service. And also the swag t-shirts that you see all the young girls wearing, those are also on sale. So go to the fellowship hall and grab you one. The young adults will be hosting our very own young adult revival. The theme is Exhale. We won't be telling you the speaker though. You'll have to come out on October 23rd at 7 p.m. to see who it is. It's open to everyone. You're in for a good time. The dance ministry will be ministering as well. So come out and check us out. Have a good time and fellowship.
Husband and wives, do you wish to get away and from the hustle and bustle of life, man, just to rekindle the flame that taught and brought you two together? Well, Marriages Ministry is hosting the couples retreat. It's going to be at the Deer Creek Lodge on May 20th through the 22nd. And yes, a 3-day getaway just with you and your boo.
The cost is only $390 per couple, and you can make installments until May. But there is a non-refundable deposit of $65.
Thank you. Marriage is ministry.
Glioblastoma is a terminal brain cancer, and it impacts 200,000 people a year in the United States, with only an average survival rate of 14 months. Glioblastoma discriminates against no age or no race. Sean was only 39 years old when he was diagnosed, and unfortunately, he passed away 2.5 years later at the age of 41. Some of you may also know our Vice President Joe Biden's son passed away of the same disease earlier this year. The unfortunate thing about glioblastoma is it has no known cause or no known cure.
So immediately after we got this devastating news, we were thrown into the role of a caretaker. Our family took on that role. As caretakers, you become family or friends of a support system that is greatly needed for a cancer patient. It's a vital role, as you will have a lot to do to help your loved one get through this terrible time.
And our family joined together as a strong force while going through this with Sean. Sean often referred to us as angels, as we were at every doctor's appointment, every treatment, every surgery, and we spent a lot of family time together. With caretakers, it's important to know that you go through this journey too, and it's not easy.
But how we handled it, we decided as a family to live life to its fullest and cherish every moment. And on those good days, we managed to bring some excitement and fun and enjoyment to Sean's life. And in turn, we ended up with some good memories.
So caretakers,
be faithful,
be strong,
and may God bless you.
We love you, Sean.
Hi, my name is Michael Ward, and I'm here to talk about two important people in my life. First is my mother, Dorothy Ward. She was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer July of 2009. Then there's my wife, Deanna Ward. She was diagnosed with colon cancer September 2009. 2009 was probably the worst year of my life. But by the grace of God and help from my family, I was able to get through. My mother was a very humble person. She didn't meet a stranger and was able to bring light and joy to just about anybody she had in contact with. My wife was a mirror of her. People say little girls grow up and want to marry men like their father. Well, I'm here to tell you that young men do the same thing. We want to marry women just like our mother, and Deanna was just like my mother. One thing I want to point out is that you may have cancer, but cancer doesn't have to have you. Over the years, I've been blessed to come in contact with people who've been a great support system. Pastor Moore may not know this, but he brought joy to my family. Deanna asked him to come to my house and pray with us, and he did so without question, bringing light and laughter into my home. Probably 6 months later, my wife, at the time she was my fiance, she asked Pastor to marry us. We weren't members of the church at that time, but he took it upon himself to do it anyway. The one thing I want to say is I want to thank Pastor for all the prayers and all the joy he brought to two women that he barely even knew. But most of all, he brought joy to me, and I never got a chance to thank him. One thing you can do for cancer patients is be there for the caregivers. I took care of my wife and my mother for 3 years. A lot of people don't know what to say to individuals when their loved one have cancer, but one thing you can do is check on them. Cook them a meal. Just the little things. Bottom line is, be there for a caregiver. I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak on my two loved ones. May God bless you. And may God bless Pastor Moore. Thank you.
Good morning. It's Candace again. Guess what? Cancer Warriors has a membership drive coming. November is our month. Every single week in the fellowship hall, we will have a table reaching out to each and every one of you that has been touched by cancer or hasn't been touched but want to give some of yourself. We are taking memberships to help us with going out, reaching out to our fellow members that are suffering through these horrible cancers. We are looking to have people go to each other's homes, call each other on the phone, send cards. If you don't want to go physically and do things, but you want to donate financially, we can help with that too. We open our doors to you. Here it is. We meet every every second Wednesday of the month in room 104 for all of our survivors. This is a time for us to share, give our praise reports, and tell each other what we need. When I started coming to the Cancer Warriors, I needed encouragement, I needed support, I needed inspiration, and I just needed somebody to understand what I was going through. And that's what we provide for one another. We also will go grocery shopping for you. We have some people that'll cut some lawns, do a little housework if you need it, and be there for you to go with you to your meetings, go to your appointments, go places that you need to have that support. If you want to, and I know that you do because it's pulling on your heart like it pulled on mine, to help us out in our journey to help one another fight, stop by the fellowship hall today and sign up to be a Cancer Warrior yourself. We have the
You are tuned in to New Birth Christian Ministries, where we are transforming our families, schools, community, and city by introducing everyone to Jesus Christ.
With the balloon launch, many people came out and we got to drink lots of water, eat lots of fruit, and have some healthy snacks. However, those times that we want to really get some things happening, we have a cafe coming up. It'll be next year where we'll have some jazz, we'll have some comedy, we'll have some poetry, and some refreshments where you can come out, hang out with us, the Cancer Warriors. Join us, be a part of our membership. Cancer Ministries, the Cancer Warriors, we're fighting.
New Birth Christian Ministries Hallelujah Skate Night is back. This is our 5th year and it's bigger and better than ever. Mark your calendars for October 29th, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. This year we are featuring a costume contest, face painting, and great prize giveaways. Tickets are only $3 in advance and $3.50 at the door. The whole family is invited. We need people to donate bags of candy, which can be left in the fellowship hall. Don't miss out on the biggest Hallelujah night in the city. That's Thursday, October 29th at USA Skates East. Tickets on sale now in the Fellowship Hall.
Good morning, New Birth. I'm Bobby from the kitchen. I first would like to thank each and every one of you for the love and support that you've shown Soul Food to Go for the past 8 weeks. This Sunday we will be closed, but we will resume our regular business hours next Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Again, that's 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Again, I thank you, be blessed, and I'll see you next Sunday.